A signed statement by Sheila MacLean. Saturday, May 5th, 1990. After the nest had gotten raided the night before, I had gone down to where the nest is for a walk and to see if there was anything left there from the night before. The time was about between 11 to 1 in the afternoon. There was Sharon McKinnon, Eileen McCackern, myself, and Eileen's little girl Tiffany, who was 4 years old at the time. We had walked down through the woods. The weather wasn't too bad. We had planned on walking around the nest and then up to Callery Lands Park. The three of us were walking around down at the nest when Eileen's little girl started to run toward the ditch, so I started running after her. When I caught up to Tiffany, we had stood there looking over the side of the bank. Tiffany said to me that she could have fell down there and was standing there looking down the side of the bank. Clayton's body was not there in the brook. It was just a few trees with no leaves and a brook. Then when we, all four of us, were done looking around the nest, all four of us had walked past the ditch, and if Clayton's body had have been there on Saturday, May 5th, 1990, I would have noticed it. Sheila MacLean. Sunday, May 6th, 1990. I cannot remember the exact time, but I was at Sharon McKinnon's place, because that is where I stayed at the night before. Eileen McCackern had called up Sharon McKinnon and said that she had heard on the scanner that there was a body found down at the nest. Sharon, myself, and her sister Teresa McKinnon had gone down through the woods to the nest, and on the way down, Gordy McKinnon had passed us there, and I asked him who was it that they found down there, and Gordy said that it was Clayton. When I had got to where the nest is at, I seen the town police car there, but I can't remember exactly how many there was. There was also an ambulance there. The vehicles were about 100 to 150 feet away from the culvert. The people that were there were Sharon McKinnon, her sister Teresa McKinnon, Melinda Burke, Kimmy Parr, Gordy McKinnon, Brian McKinnon, Neil McNeil, Russell McKinnon, my brother Gerald, and myself. There were also other people there, but I didn't recognize or know who they were. We were all looking down at Clayton's body and the way it was positioned in the brook. Clayton was face down in the brook with one hand behind his back and the other hand was in front of his face. Maureen, Clayton's mother, she came over running over and Kimmy Parr was standing next to me. As Maureen was going down the side of the culvert, she had grabbed Kimmy's arm and Kimmy had grabbed my arm and we all started sliding down the side of the culvert. There were police officers standing around, but I could not really recognize who they were because it was raining out and I wear glasses. The ambulance was also there at the scene, but they had not gone around the body until Clayton's parents showed up. After Clayton's parents picked up the body, when the ambulance driver went down toward the culvert to pick up the body and put it on a stretcher, after they picked up the body, I had left the scene. Sheila MacLean.